My god. Has this week been the longest wait ever? It's been that way for me. And I can even watch an episode whenever I want. With Takasugi's grudge brought to bear, Gintoki feeling the full brunt of it. It could only end in bloodshed. What did we get right at the end? A third party. One that I kinda hoped we wouldn't see. But the battle's not over. Not by a long shot. And all of this fight. A fight between friends is the most troublesome, isn't it? After they've been through so much. And for giving him the sense that he was still a member, still a student of the old school. Did he really have to make an entrance like that, though? Really introduce himself with such ruthless efficiency? And how many episodes is this arc? It's been a few so far. But really, as I said before, getting into the history of Gintoki, a bit more understanding of some of the little phrases and people that have been said in the past. Just how little has he managed to protect. And with the various kind of teams out there fighting away, the Shinsengumi, the ninjas, Kagura. Good to see that we will be getting a view onto all of them, thanks to that little episode preview. Well, the carrion will have plenty to feast on. Really not giving her much time to recuperate there. Yeah. How much is she going to have to grow to show her older brother a lesson? That's somewhat clever of a retort. If only she didn't get face planted into the tree. He's really enthusiastic about his kicks, isn't he? Okay. Someone's interrupting their little spat. We're going to have to put it on hold. Even if she's incredibly out of breath. Not going to let her show. You know, it's not their end yet. I'm sure there's plenty more stories with the gorilla in the future. I kind of expected it to pan out and there be like something stuck out of it, but I mean, if they die, they're not going to get paid, so how reassuring! Well, that last stand went well. Who's dumping their shit off the side of the cliffs? Really coming at the opportune moment. Some of them are in better state than others. What is that twisting of metal? Does that voice sound familiar? Ah. That was the one, in the flashback with the teacher. Yeah. Intervene. Yep. Wipe out everything that could be a loose end. I mean, he's already down one arm. Does he have a lot more to spare? That sounds... yeah. Sounds in peril. Okay. Well, it's good to know, but I don't think the ones in space are really going to be let off very easily. Oh, I sincerely believe that. The Shogun might be taken in temporarily, given the best of care. But everyone else is expendable. He's going to say something to which unlocks another. So was that taken? Okay. Yeah, the Shogun looks in best of states. And considering how little people take notice of him, how long is he going to stay as the shogun? That's why they're being targeted with such severe resentment. The allure of power can do a lot, especially when someone is kind of twisted anyway. One that is once again just going to be disposed of whenever he's had enough. You know, lots of people want to be, say, the ruler, the one in charge. Really, that's too dangerous. You want to be the one pulling the strings. And I don't think just sitting by and playing Happy Families is going to save anyone. Well, like they're in a grand state as it is anyway. And guess the Shogun's going to hand himself over to protect everyone, or make some clever remark. Did he not sign the resignation letter, so it's not, contractually binding? Really kind of confusing situation for the little guys there. And this is one thing that only he can really do. We've seen people be called leaders before, but the Shogun really kind of embodies that. I mean, from what we've seen so far, and when they just kind of rock up, how's his tone going to change? The fact that he's dripping blood everywhere, stumbling around, putting himself in front of Takasugi. With that kind of determination, would even mortal wounds stop him? But that also means that only he can do it. You have to wait in line. It will be Kentucky doing it. Good words, but I don't think it really threatens any of them there. I do like the slightly blurred blood in his hair. I was going to say, was that just blown away by shockwave? But no, it's the it did actually have just good fight in him. Name in vain. Word for word. An eye for an eye. May have taken several years. You know, turning his story and his arc around on them. Kagura by herself might have had a bit of trouble back in the forest, but together, you know, sometimes having a good enemy is a good thing. They're vying to kill you, but they'll attack each other to make sure they're the one to do it. They're just lines that are the characters in the back of her. Another fleet? And who is it this time that is rolling through the skies? He had to stop at the brothel before coming to save him, obviously. You know, took a bit longer than expected. What was one of those silhouettes? That would be the silhouette. I very much like that we have all of them back. Even the, was it captain of the 3rd Division? This doesn't seem like a preview. pay close attention. You see, that preview is something, because before the outro, so it's like wanting you to see it rather than it being a shoehorned. But with the Shinsengumi together again, I feel that side of the battle is going to really shift in quite a good way. And where will we all be in years to come? Hopefully with donuts. Yeah, that picture was quite good. Knowing my luck, I'll still be watching Gintama. But if any of it is anywhere near Ginpachi Sensei, if any of it is anywhere near this Shogun assassination arc, fan mail. Gorilla. How and why did Kentucky? Oh no! Is this a continuity error? That's a very strange fan mail. I like that. No, okay. There's no actual explanation, it's just we didn't really think that far ahead. Screw you. Write in again. Is this going to... I thought they were going to retcon the entire thing. Ah, there's more to it you just didn't see. Okay. Okay, let's add the voices. I believe this. This is 100% accurate of what occurred. Wear this instead. Yeah, try not to ruin the tatami mats. Fully convinced. I am so glad for that. Oh god, this arc, it's basically just who's fighting now Buckaroo. There's one fight, contestants get separated, now there's another, and then the ones that were at each other's throats are vowing to protect them. And with the Shogun there still portraying his level of power and influence. This fight is nowhere near finished. And though beaten, bloodied and bruised, all of our fighters are probably going to quickly coalesce around the Shogun. And, well, I'm not expecting good things of this. The rule of the Nobunobu might be quite short-lived. And as a last stand, last-ditch effort kind of thing, this is really doing its job at raising the tensions, making us questionably cautious if everyone's going to pull through okay. But with so much going on and a little deforestation, I don't think the surrounding area is going to be okay. But I know that I really want to see what's going on next. More than likely, so do you. So, what are we waiting for? But before you move on to the next one, let me know what you thought of this. Maybe leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe so that you may not miss out. And what is it that you fight for? Maybe we'll find out. See you in the next one. To be fair, in the end it's probably YouTube that kills this channel, but maybe it wouldn't be so bad if it was one of you instead. So if you want to be part of the reason for my government takeover, consider joining onto my Patreon. And there, alongside Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mats, Mwaha, Stinsfire, Gurley, Grain19, Saltytron, Cardboard, Croyville, Jennifer Rojas, Alvin Garcia Santiago, Di Fiero, Dark Shadow 7899, Defender of Segs, Gintaman, Finesse Kid, Maurizio Lascano, and everyone else. Did that in one breath. I really do thank you. And luckily, there doesn't seem to be any fight for succession. Although I don't believe anyone would want to try and take my place.